Saint Thermite. Alright, time. Oh, I timed that right. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. Please, Deathless One, just grab me. Get off me. I'm at the top. Look at all this chaos, man.
Anna. Lara, get down! Sophia, where are you?
Right there.
I see you, Lara. We'll do whatever we can to support you from here.
Thank you, Sophia. I'll take whatever help I can get.
She's advancing! Cover me! Man down! Under just you and me! Fire in the hole! Hold on, fire! Taking fire! I got it! Throwing a grenade! Fire in the hole! Suppressing fire! Give me suppressing fire! Now! I'm under fire!
I'm glad I kept those resources. One more fire.
Lara, you have to get to cover. We're about to fire, and you're out in the open.
I can't stop now. I'm close. I have to go through. Oh, shit. Thank you, Sophia. Hell of a shot.
I'm near the end. Yeah, I'm near the final campsite. It's right across this ridge. It's a run. Point of no return. There are no base camps beyond this point. Fast travel and player upgrades will not be possible after this location. This is the last checkpoint. After I pass this one, that is it. So I guess this is the best place to stop. before the final run. I think if I'm lucky, I will avoid getting past 20 in deaths. But then again, I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle my battle against Constantine. Because I'm determined to basically make sure that he does not get what he wants. Extended mag, a full upgraded heavy pistol. Alright, so we're going to be entering the final part of this game, and I am excited. I've been looking forward to finishing this game for a while, and I cannot wait. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the finale. I hope. I hope this is the finale. If this is not the finale, I will be very disappointed. But I hope this is the finale, and we are going into getting to Constantine. This is the point of no return. This is our failsafe point. Up to this point, we could basically turn around, go home. If not, we have to either kill Constantine or bust.
All squads, I have a visual on Croft. She must not be allowed into the Chamber of Souls.
Constantine. Sophia, can you hit him with the trebuchet?
We'll try. Get ready.
I don't think you'll be able to hit him.
We'll keep trying. We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. The helicopter is too fast. We'll never be able to hit him.
Wait! I have an idea. If I shoot the fireball when it's near the chopper, the blast might hit it.
I hope you're right. Give us the signal. We'll be ready.
Now, Sophia!
All right, here goes.
Damn it! Sophia! Get another one ready!
We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. Okay, we're ready. On your signal.
Let it fly!
We're launching. We're not going to be able to hit him from here.
I know. I've got to shoot the fireball in the air. Get ready. Let's try again.
Give us time, Laura. We're reloading. We're ready when you are, Laura. Just
Fire!
give us the signal.
Got you, you son of a bitch.
Ugh, damn it. Send in a squad, now. I want her dead.
Give me covering fire! Got your plan. Throwing a grenade! He's in!
Laura, we're under attack. We're trying to get rid of this son of a bitch.
You've got to get out of there.
No, we're in this fight to the end.
Thank you, Sophia.
Oh god. What's worse?
Finish this! Give me covering fire! She's hit! Men seem to cover! Give me suppressing fire now! Just you and me!
Nice try.
Watch out, Laura. He's on his way to you.
I'm not done yet.
We're loading up the trebuchet. Hold on.
Got the signal
Okay,
from
we're
the
ready. On your signal.
Get ready, Sophia. Let's try it again.
We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. We're ready when you are, Laura. Just give us the signal. We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. We're ready when you are, Laura.
Got
Just
the
give
signal,
us the
Sophia, to
signal.
fire that trebuchet. Got you, you son of a bitch.
Ugh, damn it! If there's anyone left alive down there, I want Croft dead! That's your last order!
Covering fire! Keep her down! We got a man down! She's up! Take her down! Advancing cover! Under fire! Incoming! I got it! Taking fire! Moving now!
Oh,
He's gone! Now, he's reloading! Taking fire! Got him in! Under fire! Suppressing fire! Now! He's reloading! Give me It's over! Covering fire!
you were saying?
Keep firing!
Watch out, Laura. He's on his way to you. Give us time, Laura. We're reloading.
Alright, so we're back.
We're ready when you are, Laura. Just give us the signal.
Ah, yes!
poison killed him.
Más demonio.
All right, let's go.
Just you and I now, Lara. You have no weapons, no allies, no hope. This place will become your tomb. You've given yourself away. Stay still. I see you. No! My destiny lies in the Chamber of Souls. I've come too close to be... I can see. You know, look here. I have it. There. Come out. Yes, I knew him. When my sister infiltrated your family, I was there, watching from the shadows.
That won't work.
Was a brilliant man, but he was weak, a coward. Trinity could have made him great. We offered him everything. It's not too late for you. He would have helped me fulfill my destiny. But in the end, it's fallen on you. You! I see you! Ah! Ah!
Nice. I take my bow back. Give me that. How dare you take my bow?
This is not my destiny. I was meant for greatness.
This
Where
was
are you?
never your destiny. Your sister let you believe that.
I did it all. All of this. For her. Don't you walk away from me. Wait! Trinity killed your father.
No, you're lying.
He begged for his life. And when that failed, he begged for yours.
You're wrong! Shut up! Just shut up! You're not worth it. Burn in hell.
Yep, that was basically what my thought was when I had a choice. Like, do I want to kill him or do I want to just let him die on his own? So I just let him die. So no other interest. Alright, we're gonna go in. Going in with the weapon of choice. Let's do this.
Anna! Stop! Your men are defeated. Your brother is dead.
No!
That's what Trinity has wrought. Death. And that's all they'll ever bring. Give this up.
I gave up everything for this. I have no intention of giving it to Trinity.
What about your father? You're dooming him to be mocked by history. How can you let this go? When you're so close?
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I can't let you take it.
Think of the millions, suffering and dying. We can save them. We can change the world. Together.
The cost is too high, Anna. We aren't meant to live forever. Death is a part of life.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's dying.
But this isn't about you. This is about humanity, about protecting what it means to be human.
They're coming! We're surrounded!
Jacob, look out!
The source is not meant for the world.
This is your chance, Lara. Everything I've done, everything you've done. Another Croft doesn't have to die for this.
But I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not. Please. I'm dying. This is my only hope.
Anna, no!
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Jacob, hold on.
I've held on for too long already.
You knew I'd destroy it.
In all my years, I've met few as extraordinary as you. It's finally happening. My ending.
I'm sorry. All I wanted was to make a difference.
You already have. You already have.
My dearest Lara, I often think about how my father would turn over in his grave if he knew the shame I had brought upon our family's name. Croft, what does it even mean? I just hope you can make your own mark on this world someday. Remember that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Destroying the source was the right thing to do.
I still feel like I let him down.
I think you would have made the same choice. Come on. You've got a plane to catch.
I'd listened to his last tape 1,000 times, but it's as if I was hearing my father's words only now, for the first time. It doesn't matter what choices he would have made. I have to make my own. The myth of Katesh was real. There are secrets out there that can change the world. I need to find them, not for my father, not for anyone else. Trinity is still out there, and they're more powerful than I ever imagined. I can stop them. I can make a difference. I can make the right difference.
And you know that she is going to be able to make the right difference. And that's it. Rise of the Tomb Raider. That is the end of the story mode. And I gotta say, I enjoyed playing this as much as I enjoyed playing the last time I did this. Where I played through the sequel. And I'm looking forward to whatever happens in the third part. Also looking forward to the movie that's coming out in a couple of weeks that I'm very excited about checking out, see what it's going to be about. Just interesting to see that Trinity is going to be a major factor in this part, even though it looks like it's drawing from, it's kind of merging the two together, where Trinity acknowledges the fact that they know what happened to Lord Croft, but Lara still doesn't know what happened to Richard Croft, which is kind of interesting. But like I said, I enjoy going through this game again. A little bit wiser from the last time I played, being more resourceful, and getting myself more acquainted with the controls and the environments, and actually knowing what the puzzles were. That was my one downfall when I first started playing. I would spend like an hour on each puzzle. Oh, that would have been a nightmare to record if I did it that way. But thankfully I remembered the majority of the puzzles, so that was a huge asset. So, now we're done. I'm going to be going on to Blood Ties and Lara's Nightmare. Those are the two DLCs that were released when Rise of the Tomb Raider came out, which are now a part of the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Edition. And I will be putting those in a separate part. I'd much rather try to keep these two separately, just so I could kind of keep them together, but keep them apart from each other, because they're two separate entities. Like what Lara's Nightmare is and what Blood Ties are is completely different compared to what you did in here. The Baba Yaga became a part of the game, where you could basically utilize the use of what you got through Baba Yaga to kind of get through. And use those assets in the main game, which I believe in Blood Ties and Lara's Nightmare you don't have that ability. You can't transfer what you learn, or if you learn any skills from these two DLCs, and patch it into the main game. With Baba Yaga, I was able to patch in the outfit with its abilities and the weapon that came with it. That's what I was kind of interested in trying out. So now what's going to be happening next, after the story arc is done, or with the story arc being done, I'm going to be going back into Lara's Nightmare and Blood Ties, like I said, and see where the story takes us at that point. But I have to say though, comparing the fight scenes between the end boss fights between the first Tomb Raider and this Tomb Raider of the reboot series, this one actually seemed a little bit more like a multi-tiered one, and wasn't reduced to like just a quick time event, which it was at a certain degree, but you had to fight to get to the quick time event. Like in the first one, you go through this gauntlet of Oni, and you're fighting Oni, you're fighting those that sun worshipping cult, And then you fight a couple of giant Oni, and then you move on to fighting the leader of the cult, which is a result of like multiple quick time events. Versus this one, where you basically go through the run through the gauntlet of men, of Constantine's men, of Trinity soldiers. And just going through that, and then going into the fight with Constantine's helicopter that he was piloting, crash it, deal with one last little round of deathless ones, and then have a stealth style fight with Constantine, who has stripped you of your weapons, and the only thing you have available to you is your stealth and your axe, your fire axe. But you can't fight him like face to one-on-one with him, especially when he's carrying probably like a fully automatic machine gun in his hand, and he's just unloading, destroying the things. And you have to rely on your stealth to get him to lure you over that, which is kind of what I was kind of doing. But I couldn't really attack him unless he was like stunned by the explosions. I know it was like the 3 strikes or the 3 hits, and it was like you win. You get a quick time event and you win. And like I said earlier, when I chose, I saw what would happen if you did choose to kill Constantine. Like you just kill him and he just dies by your hands, and fire happens, and his body falls into the hole where he falls into when you choose to ignore him. But I did enjoy what she says when she chooses to walk away, and she just simply says, "You're not worth it." It's like, you've invested so much in trying to kill me, I finally decided I'm not in the mood of killing you. I have no interest whatsoever of killing you. And it's like, you're not worth it. You're not worth my time. I have no problem walking away from you. And it's an interesting idea, because she's been so adamant in trying to figure out who killed her. Her father was dead, found out it was Trinity, and then you find out Constantine that he was the one that killed their father. And then he says, like, well, after he tried begging for his life, he tried begging for Laura's life, and Laura didn't want to hear any of it. But when you give her the option, like, do you want to kill him or not, I just choose not to. That's not going to solve anything. That's not going to basically make that wound mend faster, or mend at all. Because basically what you see is just another reason to basically border herself off, like shelter herself off from friends, family, maybe even like love interests, and just turn her into like some sort of like dark individual, like a very dark and very quiet person. So when I made the decision for her to walk away from Constantine, I made the decision because I knew that would be what she would do. But I will continue this after, because I believe we're getting another cutscene right at the very end. Here we go. Two weeks earlier, when she's in her apartment, and Anna does not look too well.
You said another Croft doesn't have to die for this. What did you mean by that? You killed my father, didn't you? Trinity ordered his execution. I couldn't do it. You're lying! I loved him. No!
It's done. Good. What about Croft?
No. Not yet.
And that decision is going to befall Trinity without even trying. But we are at the end of our run of Rise of the Tomb Raider. I hope you enjoyed it. I did myself. I'm looking forward to the sequel whenever they ever make it. I'm also looking forward to the movie that will be coming out soon. So I've dated this movie. Great. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play, whichever that may be. Maybe I'll try something shorter. But who knows? I'll figure it out. Until then, I hope you have an enjoyable day, and hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've been making it. So, see you later. Bye-bye.